Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Have you ever looked at someone, or hey, maybe even looked at yourself and wondered, why do some people earn a really great income but still struggle financially month after month? It's a massive paradox, right? Well, today we're breaking down our source material to uncover the 10 specific habits that absolutely stifle wealth building. Let's get right into it.
You make decent money, but you still struggle to actually get ahead. It's incredibly frustrating. And if you have ever felt this way, you are definitely not alone. It's a surprisingly common reality for a lot of people. But the data actually points us to a pretty shocking truth about why this happens. Here is the hard truth. It is not your income, it's your habits. I know, it sounds crazy, but sometimes it really isn't about how much you make, but rather the small, everyday financial decisions you're making. Repeated over months and years, these tiny, seemingly insignificant choices have a monumental impact on your future. Honestly, way more than the size of your paycheck alone.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to map this journey through 5 distinct phases of financial stagnation. Number 1, the daily spending trap. 2, missing the financial map. 3, the hidden financial risks. 4, avoiding true wealth creation. And finally, number 5, the long-term mindset shift. Starting right off with phase 1, the daily spending trap and its visible symptoms. Coming in at habit number 10, we have living paycheck to paycheck. You know that underlying stress of just praying your car doesn't break down before the 15th of the month? That's what we're talking about. When you spend absolutely everything you earn, you leave yourself literally zero flexibility for the unexpected. And the goal here isn't to save a massive fortune overnight. It's just about building the muscle of saving. Even a tiny, consistent contribution creates a buffer you're gonna need. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast between looking wealthy and actually building wealth. This is habit number 9. Buying a rapidly depreciating luxury car just to impress strangers at stoplights? That is a classic trap. Sometimes we buy designer clothes or the absolute latest phone, not because we need them, but to project success. But looking wealthy and being wealthy are entirely different things. Financially successful people focus heavily on the long-term value rather than just keeping up appearances.
Moving right along to phase 2, missing the financial map, where we get into those tactical errors. This brings us to habit number 8, everything school totally missed. I mean, we all learned the Pythagorean theorem, right? But somehow we skipped over how budgeting, investing, taxes, and personal finance actually work. The more you understand how money functions, the better equipped you are to use it. Now, sure, having this knowledge alone won't magically make you wealthy, but it is absolutely essential for avoiding incredibly expensive life mistakes. And that leads us perfectly into habit number 7, not having a financial plan. It is literally like starting a cross-country road trip with no GPS and no actual destination. That is exactly what managing money without a plan feels like. Successful wealth builders don't just wing it. They have crystal clear goals, whether that's paying off debt or building an emergency fund. They give every single dollar a distinct purpose before it even hits their bank account.
All right, phase 3, the hidden financial risks. Let's talk about fragility and debt. So the crucial point here is habit number 6, relying on just one single source of income. Think about it for a second. Imagine losing your only paycheck tomorrow. What happens next? While depending on a single income is super common, it inherently skyrockets your financial risk. Building wealth usually involves gradually creating additional income streams. Maybe that's through investments, a bit of freelance work, or a side hustle. You don't have to do it all at once, but reducing your dependence on just one source, that is a total game changer. Then we have habit number 5, taking on bad debt. Look, not all debt is inherently bad, but financing a jet ski at 19% interest, yeah, that is gonna make it incredibly hard to get ahead. Before you swipe that card to finance a purchase, run it through this really powerful filter. Will this purchase actually improve my financial future, or is it simply gonna satisfy me today? It's a brutally effective way to screen your spending.
Now on to phase 4, avoiding true wealth creation, or as I like to call it, action paralysis. Habit number 4 is a massive one, never investing. There is this huge myth out there that you need to be quote-unquote rich enough to start. Absolutely not. Waiting just delays your growth. The process is actually pretty simple. Learn, start carefully, and think long-term. Even small, consistent investments, like throwing $50 a week into an index fund, can grow remarkably over time thanks to the magic of compounding. It's all about just getting into the arena, not waiting until you have a fortune to begin.
Habit number 3, chasing get-rich-quick schemes. Anytime someone promises you guaranteed overnight profits, run. Those are massive red flags. Instead of falling for that, channel your energy into 3 reliable pillars: improving your skills, creating real value, and staying consistent. Building wealth takes time, folks, and there simply are no universal shortcuts.
Which brings us to our final stop, phase 5, the long-term mindset shift. Let's dive into the deep psychology.
Habit number 2 is honestly heartbreakingly common. It's giving up too soon. You know the saying, quitting 3 feet from gold? That happens all the time. Whether someone is learning a new skill, building a business, or just waiting on an investment portfolio to compound. Patience and consistency are habits that are just as valuable as raw talent. Real results simply require real time.
And this brilliantly illustrates our final hurdle. Habit number 1, not thinking long-term. There's a stark contrast in perspective here. One group of people asks, how can I enjoy today? The other group absolutely wants to enjoy today too, but they also ask, how will this decision affect me in 5 or 10 years? This subtle shift in thinking doesn't guarantee instant success, but it fundamentally drives better financial choices. It is the absolute core difference between those who build wealth and those who remain stuck.
Changing your financial future doesn't start with a lucky lottery win. It starts with replacing just a single bad habit today. So I am going to leave you with this question to chew on. Take a look at your last bank statement. Which of these 10 habits is secretly hiding in your transactions right now? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep focusing on those small steps that build a better tomorrow.